Hey, I'm Dr. Amanda Noel, and in this video, I'll aim to help you embrace your womanhood and our feminine power. This video is designed for women, but it applies to both men and women. Feminine energy is a powerful healing energy that allows us to open to receiving what we want. Feminine, referred to as yin energy in traditional Chinese medicine, is an energy that tends to be more calming, compassionate, and caring. Without the feminine energy in this world, we are in trouble. Now, everyone, both men and women, have masculine and feminine sides, and these energies must be balanced. Many people, even women, are lacking feminine energy or are hiding their feminine side in this overly masculine world. In the modern world, women are expected to be somewhat more nurturing and soft and beautiful, while also being successful, sexy superwoman. We're expected to be moms and CEOs, romantics and teachers and leaders. The past history was when women were once suppressed. It's now crumbling as the women are quickly breaking the chains of the patriarchy. We're calling out old behaviors, creating #MeToo movements, and are stepping away from controlling forces. Truly, the feminine is rising. Now, even the most feminist women are feeling like they can't escape the subconscious programs running in their minds, telling them that they can't achieve anything in life if they don't go into agreement with the values and expectations of the so-called masculine world. And even the most sensitive men are expected to be strong and taught to ignore the emotional sides. They don't know how to approach women without seeming sleazy these days, and the gender roles are becoming so blurred. In order to create a happy, healthy marriage or communities and relationships, especially the twin flame relationship, the soulmate relationship on steroids, the energy has to work as a whole, feminine and masculine. Stating that one energy is stronger or better is wrong. Both male and feminine energy are necessary for the balance. It's important to understand what feminine energy is so that we can build it and balance it with the masculine. So here are the feminine energy attributes, and honestly, it's impossible to boil down the sacred energy in its infinite form, but in order to assist you in understanding feminine energy, I've put together a list of the key aspects of the feminine energy. And because we have polarity, we can't have feminine without masculine, it's also helpful to learn about both energies together because it's all about harmony within polarity to create agreement versus chaos. Polarity, I'm gonna say the feminine first versus the masculine because they're two sides of the same coin after all. So feminine energy versus masculine. Feminine is accommodating versus assertive. Feminine is being versus doing. Collaborative versus competitive, collective versus individual, creative versus logic, feeling versus thinking, flowing versus structure, flexible versus rigid, heart versus mind, integrating versus differentiating, internally focused versus externally focused, intuitive versus analytical, listening versus speaking, nurturing versus orienting, open versus direct, patient versus urgent, planning versus taking action, processing versus outcomes, relationships versus cause and effect, community orientation versus bottom line orientation, subconscious versus conscious, visionary versus reality, whole focused versus partial focused. Now, where do you find feminine energy? We can find the feminine energy in the earth, especially in the water sources such as lakes, springs, oceans, rivers, wells and streams. Activate our feminine flow. Drinking crystalline water or meditating by bodies of water instantly boosts our feminine energy and creativity. Feminine energy is an internal energy, thus we can find it in stillness, during meditation, deep thoughts. We can embrace and boost our feminine energy and emotions to radiate confidence. Feminine energy is the love, and the universe has blessed you with it. And as a daughter or son of Mother Earth, we are in abundance of feminine energy. Mother Earth has a very loving, nourishing, and powerful feminine energy. This energy is healing, and within our own individual and unique feminine energy intact, we can heal from any insecurity, self-doubt, low self-worth, and past trauma. Many girls and women are being called to enhance their feminine energy at this time, especially because the majority of females have struggled with self-worth issues at some point in time in their lives. Clinical psychologist Robin F. Goodman of New York University states, a girl's self-esteem peaks when she's 9 years old and then takes a nosedive afterwards. We can more quickly heal from this self-esteem epidemic in our society by boosting our feminine energy. The feminine energy can heal internal and generational wounds so we can embody the goddesses within that we were meant to be. At this time, relationships are struggling. We have a divorce rate that is still 40 to 50%, and it does not have to be this way as we women stand into our power, and as the men are also willing to feel into their emotions and surrender to their more feminine sides. I know it's scary to try new paths. It's uncomfortable at first, but the world at this time especially needs us to be more flexible, more creative, so we can solve the problems happening on the planet. We no longer can be told what to do. That's a very past patriarchal model of control, plans, structures. We need some of these structures, but we also need to be able to feel and intuit, discern what is right from our hearts. Again, the feminine is the heart versus the mind, or I would also assert to say that it's the womb, the intuitive center, that ability to create from one single seed. We can create an entire being that continues our lineage. So you are a creative, you perhaps are a mother or a daughter, a female. You also have that energy in you from your female lineage. If you are a man, we all have this inside of you. So go take time to connect with the feminine energy. Another aspect, another tool for you is to connect with the energy of the moon. And that's why every month at Aphrodite University, we offer a complimentary Lunar Priestess Collective gathering. It's a new moon ritual where we sit together, meditate, and get really clear on what are your goals this month. I know in the chaos of embracing the feminine, we can get a little disorganized. So we want to have a really still space to meditate, contemplate, and get downloads or ideas on like, what do you want to achieve this month? I know as a business owner, as somebody who is very creative, if I don't have that structure, then the whole month can be a little wobbly. And if I sit down and get clear and map out my next steps and goals, then I can actually achieve them by taking action. Click the link below in the description box to apply for the New Moon Priestess Collective and join us for our upcoming ritual on May 21st. It's also every month. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Namaste, namasko.